the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Detroit Pistons have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Hero. He's out there with Cunningham. Thompson is out there with Durham. And it's Santos in at the 4. And for New York, we've got Jeremy Sohan. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small 4. Position. Take a look at the Knicks. GA, they're in a position to sweep the series and determined to do just that.
Yeah, I mean, no gentleman sweep for them. Get them out of here and get ready for the finals.
Now, here's Anunoby. And it's Brunson missing. Hero against Bridges. Outside, Hero. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Santos. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Knicks with possession. Brunson scanning the floor. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Duran. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Drives to the hoop. Bridges against Thompson. Cunningham passes to Hero. Cunningham outside. 4 on the clock. And Duran slams it in.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen. Yeah,
and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Santos. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Brunson no good.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Cunningham outside. Stolen by Brunson. Drops in the breakaway lane. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
Cunningham against Brunson. And Cunningham with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Sohan after the basket by Detroit. Here's Towns. Count it good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on time. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Hero against Bridges. Duran sets the screen for Hero. From 12 feet out. Another shot, and Duran lays it in. Duran's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. So it's Detroit now, following the score by New York. Now Hero. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duran, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham kicks to Hero. Duran with the screen on Bridges. Here's Hero. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Brunson. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Santos, the pass to Cunningham. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Cade Cunningham is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Detroit making a switch. Moody's checked in.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
Here's Sohan. Still scoreless. It's stolen by Duran. And here we go. Fast break, and Hero's got it. Pass to Santos, and it's in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So it's New York now, trailing here by 8. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Runs in the pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham tries in. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duran.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Put that bucket in no time at all. Towns has got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Basket counts. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. Rebound, Detroit. Turing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham with it. Brunson picks him up. Hero. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense. He takes it in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Moody. There's a good screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Brunson. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Prosper's checked in. Here's Kolek, covered by Cunningham. Here's Kolek. Over Cunningham. Kolek, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And there it is for him. Heroes got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Clark, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the second. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham drives in. Inside. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got 8 points.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And New York making a change here. Diawara's checked in. And here's Cunningham. He has 7. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Prosper. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Walsh. Still without a basket. Here's Diawara. Rebounded by Prosper.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Moody. They set the pick. From 13, and that one comes up a bit short.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And that one's good. Kolek.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pistons leading by 9. 1:02 left in the first quarter. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
But so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Diawara. Pass to McCord. No good from outside. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, Hero. Not a lot of room. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Kolek, covered by Cunningham. Diawara can't hit. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 11-point game. And Cunningham with the slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pistons ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Pistons leading by 13. Williams is out there with Towns. And it's Kolek in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. Jenkins the pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Outside, Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Here's Jenkins. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Shoots from 12. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Kolek is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. There's the pick. Going inside, and Jenkins throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, Moody with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Kolek. Down low. Here's McCoy, and the shot is long.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Champagnie. Still yet to score. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Tries the spin move. Outside Williams. Now here's Towns. Defended by Moody. New York needs to get off a shot. There's Williams with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Champagnie. Duran a screen. And there's the drive. And Duran slams it in.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duran get rewarded after they've set a screen.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Get ready for command. It's your defender and coach.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Jalen Duran, number 1. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Kolek. Towns wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 15.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded closer. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Champagnie. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Kolek. Here's McCoy. Here's Thompson. Crops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got his first basket.
That's a nice lead pass in transition, making things easy for your teammate.
Here's Kolek. Outside Williams. Pass to Towns. Here's Kolek. Here's McCoy. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Thompson. Here's the drive. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jenkins. Duran sets the screen for Jenkins. A second chance effort. Williams with the block. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Kolek. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Clayton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's New York now, trailing by 17. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Jenkins throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have. And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Sohan with the ball. No scoring in this one. And the three ball is good.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Jenkins. Detroit leading by 16. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham drives in. Yep, it counts. Cunningham's got 13.
Well, his decision-making has improved each season. Cunningham now looking like a seasoned vet running that pick and roll.
Lets it go from 11. That one wide left.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Thompson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good. Champagnie. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And it's Towns missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Duran with the screen on Brunson. It's Cunningham with the drive. Pass to Duran. Anunoby against Thompson. Anunoby passes to Sohan. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Towns. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Duran with the screen on Bridges. Here's Hero to the middle. Duran. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Brunson. 11 points in the game. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the 3-point shot for some extra offense.
To the paint, here's Champagnie. Rebound by Sohan. Knicks trail by 20. Out to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
City answers, everyone. Get back for
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pistons leading by 17. There's a screen. It's Cunningham with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
He's so good at putting pressure on the defense. Cunningham took his drive right out.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Brunson. He's got 11. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
That shooting really fueling this run.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Bridges for 3. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
There's the pick. It's Hero with the drive. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside. Here's Williams. Neal pulls it in. Detroit leading by 16. Cunningham looking around. 1:46 left in the first half. Pocket 6. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Jalen Brunson.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Bridges attacking. And that one drops for him. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
They set the screen. Now here's Cunningham. Defended by Sohan. The kick out to Cunningham. Here's Moody. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 17-point game. From past the arc. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Anunoby outside to the inside. Up it goes, and the Piston leaders get back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Walsh.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Hero passes to Thompson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Neal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Bounce pass from Bridges. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Detroit Pistons.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Pistons leading by 16. On the floor for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Duran. And it's Santos in at the 4 shot. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Towns. Brunson outside. Brunson for 3. Lights the look and drains it.
Be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Thompson passes to Duran. Six to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 13. Brunson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Fires for 3. Brunson, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Santos. Shoots over Brunson. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
In the corner, Sohan with it. Anunoby outside. Towns, high post. Duran's on him. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Cunningham outside. They could use a bucket, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Towns. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson against Anunoby. And Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him, and the basket is good.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Cunningham kicks to Hero. "18 feet out. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Bounce pass from Bridges. Here's Sohan. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 13. Here's Cunningham. He's got 16. They set the pick. Driving the lane, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Towns. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson against Cunningham. Counted, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
74-61.
Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham passes to Santos. Outside, Hero. Here's Santos. Brunson covering. Santos, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Brunson. Now, Sohan. Now here's Towns. 3-pointer. And Santos pulls it down. Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bridges against Hero. Pistons working now with the new shot clock. Thompson finds Duren. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Moody's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Here's Walsh. Pass to McCoy. Lets it go from 11. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 4 rebounds in this game. Duren with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham drives in. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Wow, Cunningham, that is nasty.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen. And the 3 off target. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Takes it inside. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Brunson goes in. Brunson converts on the drive.
So assertive on the drive. Brunson doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Cunningham against Brunson. Now, here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Driving to the basket. That one's off, but a great shooting night overall as he is 10 of 12, 83% from the floor. Pass to McCoy. Inside. Towns trying to get open. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham with it. He's got 24. Driving inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
The Pistons making a change here. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Kolek. To the paint. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot by Champagny, no good. To the middle. Pass to Kolek. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. New York moving the ball around. New York, no good that time either. Pistons leading by 15. Here's Clayton. With the drive. They set the pick. The high post shot. And no good that time. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Pass to Walsh. Nailed from three-point land. Olsher's got his third bucket of the night.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Diawara. Nothing on the board. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here is New York.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Kolek. And it goes down 2 points.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pistons leading by 14. The screen from Thompson. Driving in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 24 points.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Clayton, the pass to Thompson. Now, Moody. Here he goes. 5 to shoot. Williams with the steal. 3 on 3. Pass to Towns. He gets that one. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Now, Hero. He's covered closely. To the inside. Here's Champagne. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Kolek. Tries from the block. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 9, and the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brunson. Clayton grabs the rebound. Pistons leading by 11. To the middle. Thompson passes to Moody. Pistons passing it around. Here's the screen. Here's Hero. And he dunks it down.
Oh, he's such a solid ball handler, and that's why Tyler Hero is so difficult to contain in pick and roll.
Outside Williams. Pass to Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Back to Hero. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Yeah, he used all of the clock that time. Hero bails his team out with a late bucket.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Moody. Here's Clayton. Defended by Towns. Clayton, the pass to Hero. Inside, Champagne, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And the dunk by Towns.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Timeout, Pistons. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys. During that last break, I heard Detroit's coach as he addressed the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Thompson in the post. Defended by Towns.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Here's Kolek. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges is checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 25.
Williams looking around. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. Williams passes to Towns. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. They set the pick. Williams passes to Walsh. Here's Towns. Nice touch on the bank shot. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham passes to Duran. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Knicks.
On defense, New York. Trailing by 13. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 16 here in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Offline with his 3. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. There's the screen. Into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. Over Sohan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Bridges. Sohan with the ball. 6 to shoot. Left side, Towns. It's the three-point bomb. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for New York.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Cunningham passes to Santos. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Santos. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sohan. He gets it in there.
And when you thought this 4th quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. It's Cunningham with the drive. Count that one. Cunningham's got 32 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
With the step, here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Cunningham against Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Stolen by Anunoby. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
Physical play from Bridges.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to
the previous play is under review.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch. everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Pistons making a change here. Heroes checked in. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pistons leading by 5. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Santos. And again, Detroit turns it over. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Cunningham against Brunson. Brunson barely into the rim.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. At 6. A huge two-handed slam.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. 9 feet out. Doesn't get that one.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Now Cunningham. They set the pick. Oh, what a finish!
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Missed on the 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. What a finesse finish on the land. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walsh is checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The Pistons shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Now Towns. Good, another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
It's off. And so the Pistons take the win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Here's McCoy. He's guarded by Hero. Brunson. Cunningham there for the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Robert Williams out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Diawara in at the three. Small forward.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
And so it's New York with it. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. That's what he wanted!
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Cunningham is doubled. Here's Thompson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. New York making a switch here. So he comes up empty, missing both. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Now Bridges. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. It's good.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
So he can't get either to fall. Bridges fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major...
Allie, thank you as always.